Because I remember you told me like a lot of men like Nelson would be in the States and
Yeah.
sing men's song and take credit and stuff.
Yeah, and
like,
people feel like
Is it that they took credit for it or they just would sing it?
Well, they were.
Our guys are back again with Grease Talk and this disgusting human being Salcedo.
Yeah, whatever.
I am the Midnight Robber. That is Rhythm Rider.
Pop, pop.
And this is the almighty Abebele.
I ain't nobody almighty part because one person mightn't, but if I say the all season entertainer, I'll work with that.
All right.
What you doing, man? What you doing?
No, but look at here.
Whoa,
I
you all
want
season
to be
entertainer.
football, you see,
Let's plug, babe.
Blood boy.
this is different to the people who have this season. You know, there are people who are seasonal performers. No, like fig and coconut, bird fruit, no season. Whole year. And you don't like my color scheme.
Love it. Independence.
And have song to suit that. No, it's not about independence. This is my party cat. Best color scheme in the world. So you wouldn't
I
see
ain't believe
me.
that. Well, I guess you and Zane belong to the same party.
Ignore that right now.
No,
Hey.
You are on the same.
My party is ME.
But just now, there's yellow eye, no?
You're the only party I know.
My party is ME, musician entertainer. Regardless of who in power, you're going to be under pressure.
Oh, God.
I said that. And you see, it's not much independence really, you know, because this is the most talented sport in the universe. And we have a calypso to suit anything, you know. Look, for instance, these colors I am wearing. Is that guy so to suit that? We like a drop of rain in an ocean, like a drop in the sea.
Give me some pansal.
Many, many other nations
Some fun.
still have to learn from we, how we aspire and we achieve. It's so hard to believe unity that is so unique. It's fantastic, yes, so to speak. So you see, fantastic, yes, it is. We have we live as one. With integration, malnutrition is second to none. Yeah, the Chinese, the Syrian, the Indian, the African, they play together in the sun. In this wonderland of Calypso, in this wonderland of where I was born.
Yeah.
God bless our
Nation. Yeah.
Yeah. Niceness.
So Abebele,
Baby,
like,
you ready? Yeah, I'm going to give you a little.
on the you trying to get the man drunk. This is what he does do.
No,
He
that's-
does bring men on the show to get them drunk, to get them a little loose.
Well,
That's what he be doing, huh?
I've been rehearsing getting alcoholically merry. Drunk is when you're falling down and rolling in green.
Get my drink too. Let me get my drink. I drink in slim fast because
I
I'm trying
wouldn't
to.
get there.
I'm trying to
And by
cut
the
down.
way, what the market is for Slim Fast.
Shine, big up shine. Big up shine.
So make sure and let
This is
shine.
sponsored by
Shine.
Shine Distributors.
Don't forget.
You will take mine with a little
Ice.
Now, as you observe, being a professional Mako, I must substantiate my intake with a Makesi to keep my Makosha's qualities up to par.
Yeah, that's our next sponsor there, right? Boom.
So we're gonna
Add after
we so
add
we
after
looking for a Makesi endorsement for
Listen,
Abebele.
okay, listen, eh? We got our check.
That's what the thing is, man.
As the griot, as a griot, a storyteller.
So again, boy, as you start, Dan.
Yeah,
you
leak
start,
boy, I leak in.
that's what you say.
Hey. So
So Abebele.
as we
Yes,
preparing
sir.
with drinks, for the talk Abebele,
Yeah.
is it that as a Calypsonian, we just had to take a little thing before every performance, every interview, everything?
That's a
No,
bold-faced lie.
no,
That's a lie.
no,
Come
no.
on, hear that, boy.
No, sometimes I go in churches and do extempo, you know.
Wait, what?
Ah.
And drink in the church?
No, you don't drink in the church, but if you go in a church,
Well,
like
some churches do that.
when first time they hear when upon thy billows you are tempest tossed, When you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count how many blessings money cannot buy. Your reward in heaven or your home on high. And the count your blessings. But you see, you start with the first verse from the hymn book. And everybody know it, so they sing it lustily. Now when they're looking for the second verse from the hymn book, you might say, well, tonight I almost end up in a lurch. This is my first visit in this here church. But don't worry, on fact you can rely. Now I'm extemporing on this and no mama guys. Sing the thing. Count your blessings.
Count your blessings. Wait, just okay, so hold on.
Yes,
Abebele, you can't do with that and just jump in. How you have the ability to take any song and extemporize it, a pattern in that word? Where you get the ability to just be able to change the words for any song that you're hearing?
You see, from private, when you go to school, they teach you composition, right?
Right.
Yeah, extemporaneous singing is about the same thing. But being in a group by the name of Voices with people like Prospector, George Leroy Birch, Big B, Errol Stork, St. Hill, Trevi, I was taught by Stork and Big B that extemporaneous singing can be done to any melody.
Right.
You know the melodic pattern, you could say anything you want to say.
Right.
So I could be singing what and I feel to say something. I say it. Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
But you know.
Original verse, eh? Well, the country broke and they say recessions are jamming. So the foreign country, Trinidad, migrating. They lost faith in the country, they say we gone down the trade. No more can we see happy times again. But the world they recover and my people, I have confidence. Although many might seem to feel that I talking nonsense, but the majority of we decide we're not going to run. Now is the time to show some patriotism. Well, the country faces its darkest hour. Our people need us today more than ever. In our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, there's that one little thing that I want you always remember. We could make it if we try, just a little. If we just make one more try, life would be much sweeter. Hey, Wally, hey, tonight is a perfect delight. Being on Christalk on a Friday night, I sure you wouldn't be on no mental strain. But one of the hosts here is saying, on my right, look right over so. One of the master band players is called Salcedo. And boy, to tell you the truth, we are people like Makesi in the booth. Where the country faces with darkest hour. Our people need us today more than ever. Our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it's that one little thing that I want you always to remember. We could make it if we try, just a little while. If we just make one more try, life would be much. Now say that looking like I see a frown coming on the face of Mr. Waldron. I don't know if it's come from misery, like he feeling funny because I didn't mention he. But you know you gotta get mentioned officially, because Waldron is the official paparazzi. And you know the facts cannot hide. Waldron make sure them camera get me beside. What? When the country faces its darkest hour, our people need us today more than ever. In our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, I got one little thing that I want you always to know. What do you think? We could make it if we try. Just a little. If we just make one more try, life would be just. Take a piece of history. The fella who is the song composer, the big brother used to play tenor pan for my father. Yes, his name was Dennis Callis. On a tenor pan, he was a musical beast. But now, remember the little brother realized he couldn't be a band player. So after being a limbo dancer, he ended up one of the country's better calypso composer. When the country faces its darkest hour, our people need us today more than ever. Our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it's our one little thing that I want you always remember. What do you think? We could make it if we try. Just a little. If we just make one more, life would be. So now, saying I know you cannot resist. When you hear Salcedo on the national instrument, because what is our total world could stand up anywhere with any flag on foot. And one thing I sure you must compliment on that instrument is one of the better exponents. I know you mightn't believe me, so better you take a solo. You could check his ability. Play the thing. Displaying it tonight on Grease Talk. I feel that I am sure I don't think you ever had this kind of style before. No, you know I come down from south. What I say you might have a doubt. This is why I put it in song. So soon it's up to you to prove me wrong. Cause the country faces its darkest hour. Our people need us today more than ever. In our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it's our one little thing that I want you always to know. We could make it if we try. Just a little. If we just make one more try, life would be much sweeter. You could do that again. We could make it if we try. Try, just a little. If we just make one more try, life would be much sweeter.
Wow. Wow.
Blang, blang, blang.
So okay, so you just basically take one of our greatest compositions and improvised the last 4 verses. I mean,
True.
and every time you make up something on the spot, I try to understand what is your thought process, what's going through your mind, how you coming up with these rhymes on the spot.
Occupational hazard of my life.
Yeah.
Now remember, that some songs I'll be much more proficient at. Like, that was one of the favorite songs to go and play for Stalin to sing. When Stalin got doctorate. It was me and Nyron Greenwich playing that. I had one song. He took me to play it. That was the second occasion that happened. The first occasion was Carlton Joseph funeral. So you know who's Carlton Joseph?
No, we don't
The
know.
warlord,
Okay.
Lord Blakey.
Okay.
That is the man who christened Stalin.
So you have no problem playing a lot of covers?
No.
Because I remember you told me like a lot of men like Nelson would be in the States and
Yeah.
sing men's song and take credit and stuff.
Yeah, and
and I like,
people feel that it's
Is it that they took credit for it or they just would sing it?
Well, they were being employed by
'Cause that's
using
another
the
story by
gentleman
itself.
material. That part is a different kind of...
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would have taken credit for the song to say it's my song, but they're singing a song from
It
Trinidad.
used to be
yeah,
done,
but,
you
but
know.
people outside would know whose song is
Well,
it.
no, they would not. And so I'm not necessarily
is the
taking
whole
credit
thing.
for it.
But you ain't saying it's not my song. What
But shoot,
But
that
I'm doing it.
is
No, but
neither here nor
now,
there.
I don't know.
just now, hear the T-Fed, right? In the 90s, we had a lot of bands like Ecstatic, Atlantic, Traffic that were mainly doing covers. And a lot of artists would have frowned on those bands because they weren't doing original music. They were basically making careers on just
Or
covering
other people's music,
covering
right.
popular songs.
Yeah, but they were also.
I think that was before the 90s, you know. Because
Really?
listen,
Yeah, it would have been. I mean, if you're
Listen.
talking Nelson and them.
band and thing long time. To get work, you had to play foreign music. You had
Yeah.
to play
Yeah, but
one
the
hit
people would know it's
parade and
foreign
stuff.
music. What you saying is that these men would take Trinidadian songs, go there and sing it out.
They're
What is that they
outside
don't
and
know?
sing it
So
out
people
there,
thinking it's
and
their
the audience
songs.
don't know whose song it
Exactly,
is.
so
But
they
hold on.
taking
That
credit.
used to
But
happen.
that's foreign music to the audience.
Yeah, but they're taking credit for work that is not their own.
But did they take?
if you perform a man song in front of an audience who don't know,
And you didn't say, this
It's
Well,
song
I
is
mean-
on the pen now.
them in put out this disclaimer like, yo, bro, like, this is not my song. I paid homage to this person, blah, blah, blah. No, them
Okay, so
put-
just
them
hold
put
on,
this.
hold on. Actually, when did our artists, or like yourself, start doing original music?
That's long before me, man.
I think original music was always done, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
that's
I'm
long
talking about
before
on
me. It
such
was
a
original.
on such a grand scale, like you wouldn't hear
But,
Kes singing a cover, really.
I think the world change come around the advent of chandelier, carrion, song rev, fireflight. But remember, Joey Lewis from Inception was playing his own thing, saga thing. He put on his own composition, and wherever he play in his style. Be it Latin, slow calypso, wherever. And he stayed in the forefront with that. You know, but Ed Watson is a man do a lot within the soca thing. He do a lot of music with Duke, Errol Ashe. We had some people from down south used to sing with them, Stephanie Thompson, David Henry.
Okay.
But remember, the other time when the only people used to win road march was between Kitchener and Sparrow.
True.
Right.
There was a period of time, 14 years.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, yeah.
Just both of them?
They dominated.
Kitch
Yeah,
win
yeah.
10 and Sparrow win 4. I have it written there. I don't have it on me, but I have it written.
So they
The
were that
period
much
of
of a
time,
dominating force.
only them. And it come and change in 1974.
That's like Marshall right now back in the day. And when used to get
Yeah.
fed up like
Yeah,
Marshall.
yeah,
the
it
only
was.
race
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, so
You see,
Abebele,
our thing been based on competition.
Yeah.
Always.
And it end up in a rut that people can't come out of.
Yeah.
So they
Right.
create now a season
Right.
where you're thing in the tent and your high, your aim, your ambition is to make semi-final
So,
or demand grass.
so let me throw the statement right. From my own
Classics.
fledgling perspective, I think that the competition create a lot of great swordsmen, but it never show them or give them the opportunity to branch out and be like, all right, cool, you're great at your craft now, but you need to be better creative people now. You need to go out and become more than what you are, because competition is good, but too much of something is always a detrimental to
Yeah.
you and whatever you're trying to cultivate.
Yeah. I think eventually the competition would have boxed people in.
With
You
this competition thing, you get rid of the creative ability
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you buy a
Make more
song
see. Yeah.
and you
yeah,
have
yeah.
a set of judges
Yeah.
who doing workshops with chocolates.
Also, it's hustleman vibes.
And they are the judges. So the judges looking for certain things.
wait,
So
that's
the
not,
judges
wait,
are not
that's Abebele, you
practitioners.
saying that Chuck does teach the judges?
The
Hold up,
judges
hey, hey,
attend
hey,
workshops
hey,
with
hey,
chocolate.
what-
Hold
what
on,
you
no,
say
no,
about
we
Chuck?
want to get, we
What
want
you
to get
say about
Abebele's
But I ain't
perspective.
lying. I
Hey,
all right, all right.
I rebuke that.
Views
I rebuke
expressed
that.
are solely
I
those
got
of
that.
Neil Abebele Baptiste.
Hey!
And not that of the
Thank
host.
you very much.
Boom.
Thank you very much. I not on that.
So
way.
the judges were not practitioners of the craft.
Man, you take a look and go wrong at the people here judging as retired principal, policeman, coast guard officer, prison officer. And I just get fed up. I go in to compete. I go in and compete with people who can't do what I doing. And the people who judging have no idea what I doing. So
Or what that next person doing.
what
Can't.
you going there
How
for?
how they got that position in the first place? Like how?
You have your register and you have seminars that you go
Well,
to.
I guess it's the case of the person who passed the exam.
You have
that could just
seminars.
pass
you
the
see,
exam, that's all they
you
could do.
now rebuke me and tell me don't say that.
I don't understand.
You see,
That's
but
like me judging you for playing
once
guitar
again,
like
the views expressed are solely those of Neil
What do you mean, just
Abebele
that?
No, no, no,
Baptiste.
this is,
That's Abebele.
this is
As
Greece,
normal.
Abebele, this is Greece talk. We can say what we want here. Take a drink.
I ain't saying no, but Abebele, in the beginning, that name was hard to pronounce.
That's
Eh?
in the Bible, and in the
Abebele.
And this in the Bible too, you know.
What is that?
Psalm 87, verse 7. As well the singers as players and instruments shall be there. All my springs are in thee. So you might meet me and he in the pearly gates before that pastor who does take people collection and thing and
Hello.
tithes and thing. Views expressed simply
yo.
That's
those
not,
of
let me
Abebele.
just say to my
Monetize this.
pastor, I'm not well.
Actually,
I
As
ain't
I-
supposed to be
actually,
drinking
Abebele,
neither.
in all fairness, like
As I told you all,
Not me,
He
bro.
let me bear back his man and take for
As
free.
I- as I
He let me bear
told
back
you
his man
all.
for free.
there's a song for every occasion. Pada, reading bang banana.
Sing
Pada,
along, guys. Sing along.
reading bang banana. I couldn't understand myself. I didn't know who I am. So I traveled back in the past in order to understand. While searching through the years, I saw myself as Marcus Garvey, trying to free my people from the bondage of slavery. You see now, they destroyed my body. They tried to rearrange my mind. All religion and black complexion, all my customs became a crime. In my heart lives rebellion, in my soul dwells revolution. Cause I cannot be what I'm not, I got to be who I am. Now, I'm going to sing this verse to show you what the pastor taught me. A little lie was a white lie. I thought was a fact, and a big lie was a black lie. The Sunday school teacher taught me that all the angels in heaven, all the goodness was lily white, and the devil and all the demons blacker than black midnight. You see how they destroyed my body, they tried to rearrange my mind. All all religion and black complexion. All my customs became a crime. In my heart lives rebellion, in my soul dwells revolution. But I cannot be what I'm not, I got to be who I am.
Kaiso.
I stretch my hand to Africa to restore my dignity. As I learn my history, I see how much they steal from me. I will not hesitate, myself I will elevate. Just like Marcus Garvey state, prove that the black man is truly great. You see now, I'll restore my body. Oh yes, I'll rearrange my mind. All religion and black complexion once more will be divine. In my heart lives rebellion, in my soul dwells revolution. Cause I cannot be what I'm not, I've got to be who I am.
Yeah. Kaiso.
From the pen of Lord Laro.
Nice, I love it. Abebele,
Yes,
it's interesting that, you know, we have, I would say, a gem like yourself, because I don't think that I could extempo. I've never tried to extempo. But what I do know is that the ability that you have to put together words is incredible. And, you know, is that something that you could teach to someone? Is it something that could be passed on, or you see your children? Did your children inherit that gift, or is it something that you could teach?
My children password is damn working so hard for that little bit of money.
Hey!
No, one thing I told daddy. No. And you see, surprisingly, I always in band little, as they would say, cat band.
Right.
So use your own band donkey. You know, when you're in a big band, it have band donkey to tow the insurance and set up level, and you just come and play and you go on. I was never in a band. I always the band donkey.
Roddy.
Band donkey, same thing. Tow the thing, set it up. And 1987, yeah, Stag and VAT 19 decide to give a prize, $25,000 for the independence competition. And your topic is 25 years independence. Don't teach me with my naive self. So 25,000 for a song, I go in and that. Register and sign up. Now, these days now, if you ain't singing a 10 tongue, it's not a calypso now.
Right.
You could sing in point, you could sing in sando or rima if you ain't singing tongue. So they have a thing named the bullpen. So you're going through the bullpen, 250 something, and they're picking 10 to face the El Calypsonian. So the Sunday morning, I sing in number 40 while I reach up early. But no song. So there was a Calypsonian by the name of Alfred Harry, King Harry. And he died at the neighbor pass. He always peeping through the glass. You're too fast. So I see King Harry. I say, hey, let me get in there. He said, only have 5 string and it's not 4 string. I said, well, that's why I learned to play on.
What?
Say, what you going to do? I'm going to make my song. Say, you're mad. Say, all right. Go in the back of cement and waterfront first thing, we inside the juice. I say, thank you for the blessing. I make a song, I come and I sing it for him. One verse. Say, what was the rest? I say, when I reach on stage. And now he convinced that I'm more mad. And then it have a long time Kaiso treat, where they make chichi and buy rum.
Make what?
Chichi.
Where's that?
Boy, we're going to get a drink. I had $2 in the first drink here.
Okay.
Everybody, they call that making chichi.
Oh, I thought that was, Jamaica Chichi Man.
Chichi
like
Man,
that.
yeah.
No. You see, boy, Jamaica and Trinidad, 2 different influences.
Oh, I know.
So here you could
So-
make a chichi.
I make a chichi. Hey, I had $2 here and there, I'm wrong here. And he come up with a 2, he come up with a 5.
Yeah, no offense.
But now when I
no
go
offense,
by
Abebele.
when
I
I go
have
by
to
the
say it.
back,
I have to say no offense to the
Yeah, yeah,
homosexual community.
Yeah.
You know the
oh,
arts.
the LGBT thing,
Yeah,
no,
you
well,
know the
I
arts.
Yeah,
not
but
talking that part.
Yeah,
I
but
talking
listen,
Kaiso
I
thing.
not even.
All right.
I just saying.
Kaiso thing long
the word
time.
chichi, yeah, that's
yeah.
the phrase. Yeah,
That is
So
when you're
in
making
Trinidad,
up the
chichi is something
biro.
different.
Kaiso is when you're making up the biro.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, and that's
Because
the chichi we
the
deal
way
with.
Trinidadian follow in Jamaica now, I don't know what happened in other places. I talk in the Kaiso fraternity.
Right, nice.
That time, 1987. So I go on with the money by the bar. First thing I ask the barman, you sell punching? Chairman, nah, that was called fight.
With what?
That's
Punching,
mad, man.
punching
So
still
they're selling-
punching.
Yes, Fernandez, what are you
So
doing?
they're selling
Punching
stag.
like a red woman right now.
And all the rums that Fernandez make, Vat 19, White Oak, Old Oak. So I say, where you from? We just drink plenty rum, but we just drinking nip and PQ. I tell me, no, $4 a drink. Well, you buy a half.
My seat kind of is.
And I hear the man talking. I say, where you from? And our supervisor watching and say, what going on there? So, where you from? We just drink red rum, but we just drinking nip. And PQ, we just call it nip it, Nepal sing. And say, so if
That's where I met Ralph Mirage. Can you tell me his
nah,
real
I
drink
met you in school, I was junior team.
Wait.
What?
You was a dangerous woman.
Wait.
But I not
Wait.
lying, you. I'm a liar.
Wait.
I don't know.
No, don't
I'm
lie,
scared.
don't lie.
Abebele.
Don't
You
lie.
ask
what-
a question, it's not the
Zin.
truth you want?
But that's what you tell me.
Zin.
Tell me the man is real drink.
Abebele.
Yeah,
I just
from
want
school.
to continue along PQ and nip.
Down by ye Chinese shop down there on Independence Avenue. What happened? Everybody know about it, and then the bar moved from there to which part Pagoda is now in the back. However, I end up getting the rum and thing. And when I return, the guy died now, Reynold Buku. The first time he met me was 1981. Me, my father, and my brother, and scouting for talent, we do a Bob Marley. First time I play a Stratocaster with a wah pedal. We are doing a Bob Marley. But so I go on in the back and I end up with this.
There's the song you sing for that.
Like a dream come true, a new era begun. 31st of August 62, colonialism done. We take down the Union Jack, hoist the red, white and black. Salute from 21 gun. That is how our nation was born.
Nice.
We move from strength to strength. Yes. 30 years, one government. Yes. I say we brave and bold. Go Jamaica and bring back gold. Only 25 years old. Yes. People say we sick when we turn republic. All of them, they wash their mouth. How the hell we gon' make out? But I know the belly boil when they increase the price of oil. Because the next thing you know, all of them come for money borrow. We lend money left or right. Yes. We lend money, black is white. Yes. I say we brave and bold. Giselle come back as Miss World. Only 25 years old. Yes.
Kaiso.
So I end up now, I ain't come out the bullpen. But it had a write-up in the papers by a special correspondent. Now remember, this is the first time I'm going on a Kaiso stage.
Right.
Quote, the highlight of the audition was the performance by Neil Baptiste in brackets Abebele, who practically composed the song in brackets 25 years on stage in extempo fashion. The crowd caught up in the euphoria of his performance, kept chanting the infectious hook line. Yes. When I read that, I start to spend the people prize money in my mind. I mean, That whole paragraph right up, but I don't
Don't
see
start to
it.
find way to
I
spend
don't
that.
see what I win in the finals. Yes, Daddy. Remember that joke, you know? Yes. So I seen all these illusions of grandeur, only to find out I ain't come out of the bullpen.
Way.
So a Saturday now, see the same place we talking upstairs Royal Castle. By now, it's no longer a place for performing. It's a club for gamble, wappy. And you go get a song on wappy just now. We're betting and you're getting money and things. So I carry my father in the wappy room. But on Saturdays, Big B, Stoke, Central, Prospector, some men working TST. Them days was Trinidad. Them coming up, they buy the rum, and they're watching over the window, they're admiring various size female posteriors, etc.
Booty.
And Stock would tell me, hey,
Bright
I
Noah
read
State.
something about you in that Kaisote. What that was about? And my reaction, me, why not me and that Kaisote, but that level of robbery? And Prospector tell me, boy, once the sky saw no much robbery you take.
Way.
And Big B say, boy, they just rob you for years. And when they tired of rob you, they just rob somebody else and give you.
Where?
Wow.
And Errol Stokes and his statement was, so if you're coming out your house and a big truck nearly bunks you, you go stay in your house. You ain't go come outside. You know what happening all the I see what happening here. We forming a group. $15 an hour to rehearse in the Parima Bowl. 2 hours a day, 2 days a week.
Sandel, say this.
I am the only unemployed human being in this squad.
M to the power 4.